One individual has been left behind. The lioness has made a terrible mistake, crossing, leaving the cub behind unknowingly due to the urgency and the brutal mathematical reality of survival pressure. During the crossing, the cub is terrified. She has never seen water like this before. The cub is now at the point of no return. The Katanga River isn't just a waterway. It's a gauntlet of ancient teeth. In the wild, this is where the brutal mathematical reality of survival becomes a physical trap. For a lion cub standing on the bank, the river represents a liquid wall. But for the Nile crocodile, it is a pitch-perfect hunting ground. Here is the breakdown of the biological machinery that makes this crossing a suicidal gamble. A Nile crocodile's jaw is a masterpiece of evolutionary brutality. They can exert a bite force of approximately 3,700 pounds per square inch. To put that in perspective, that is roughly 4 times the strength of a lion's jaw. Once those teeth lock, the mathematical reality is simple. Nothing escapes the mechanical grip. In the Katanga, the crocodiles own the sensory domain. The small black dots on a crocodile's jaw are integumentary sensory organs. They can feel the tiny ripples made by the cub's shivering paws on the muddy bank from dozens of meters away. The Katanga River doesn't offer safe passage. It offers a toll. To cross these waters is to gamble with an apex predator that has remained unchanged for millions of years. When you see a lion, the king of the dry land, hesitating with a single paw hovering over the surface, you are seeing primal respect for a superior power. The lion isn't being cowardly. He is performing a sensory reconnaissance. A lion's paw is highly sensitive to vibrations. By holding it just above or lightly touching the surface, he is feeling for the subsonic ripples of a massive body moving underwater. In the Katanga, a crocodile doesn't attack from the side, it attacks from below. The lion knows that the moment his weight shifts from the mud to the water, his leverage is gone. He becomes a floating target, and even a 500-pound male lion is a lightweight compared to a 2,000-pound Nile crocodile. The two males are likely looking for a shallow point where they can keep their feet on the ground. In deep water, they are at the mercy of the death roll. While the males are calculating the risk, the lioness on the far bank is experiencing a chemical shift. When the cub's cries turn frantic, the lioness's brain is flooded with oxytocin and adrenaline. The calculative caution of the males is replaced by a suicidal protective drive. For the mother, the math has changed. The risk of the crocodile is now lower than the certainty of losing her cub. She doesn't just look at the water, she charges it. The silent mode strategy is a chilling display of feline intelligence. In the Katanga, splashing is a death sentence. It's a dinner bell for every crocodile within a mile. By locking in shoulder deep and moving with preternatural stillness, the two males are attempting to minimize their hydroacoustic footprint. They aren't swimming like dogs, they are gliding like ghosts. Their massive paws are moving in slow, rhythmic strokes beneath the surface. This prevents the slapping sound that usually accompanies a feline in water. They are focused, their eyes locked on the far bank, refusing to look left or right. The two males are locking in to their own survival, but their presence in the water creates a tactical diversion. A 2,000-pound crocodile is more likely to prioritize a 500-pound male lion. By being shoulder-deep in the river, the males are unintentionally acting as the armor. Beneath the silent lions, the water is thick with shadows. The Katanga has just collected its toll. The silent mode strategy was perfect, but the Nile crocodile is a master of the end game. By waiting at the exit, the very point where the lion thinks he's reached safety, the crocodile utilizes the shallow water advantage. This is no longer a swim, it's a gravity battle between the king of the earth and the titan of the water. Using its massive tail like a piston, the crocodile launches its 2-ton body upward. Because the water is shallower at the exit, it can use the riverbed to pivot, maximizing the impact of the strike. When those jaws lock onto the male lion, it's not just about the teeth, it's about the momentum. The crocodile is using its entire body weight to anchor the lion, turning the lion's own frantic struggle against him. The male lion is in a state of frantic explosion. A lion's instinct when grabbed is to jump up, trying to break the water's surface to gain oxygen and leverage. He is using his massive forelimbs to claw at the crocodile's armored scutes, but the croc's hide is essentially biological chainmail. On land, the lion is a master of torque. In the water, his paws have nothing. To grip. Every time he tries to push off the muddy bottom, the crocodile pulls him further into the deep slough. The crocodile isn't trying to kill the lion with the bite alone. It's waiting for asphyxiation. By locking in and rolling, the crocodile forces the lion's head beneath the surface. For a lion, 2 minutes without air is the end of the fight. For the crocodile, who can hold its breath for over an hour, time is a weapon. The cub is still in the water, frozen by the sight of the titan's struggle. The brutal force of the lion is fading as the determination of the crocodile holds firm. On the far bank, the lioness is scanning the brown water. She knows the reputation of the Katanga. She isn't just looking for her cub, she is looking for the V-shaped ripples of submerged crocodiles.